Happy Monday, folks. It is a rainy, rainy day outside here in Zone 9 in the burbs of Houston. As you can see, I have some of my dragon fruit indoors. Actually, I'm going to be potting up these three dragon fruit pots with new cuttings that I'm growing over here that have fully rooted, and I'm going to be growing those, repotting those in these three pots right here that don't have anything in them, and they'll be growing indoors under these nice high output LEDs, which are awesome. They'll be growing indoors until spring, until the 1st of March, probably. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I got 4 LEDs up here doing their thing. Everything's looking good. This is my dragon fruit wall. This whole wall, nothing but dragon fruit indoors. And that's the reason why people wonder why I didn't use wood to make these dragon fruit pots, because after sitting down and doing a lot of research and critical thinking and so forth, and so forth, the wooden posts are very, very heavy. That wood is very dense, very heavy, and it rots. And the wood also takes up a lot of space. It's a lot wider than this 40 gauge 1-inch PVC. And I wanted to use smaller pots. My pots are no more than 15 gallons, and that's for a reason. The reason is so they can be easily moved by one person. These pots are very light because the trellises are made out of PVC. 1-inch 40 schedule 40 PVC, which is real thick. This ain't that thin, cheap stuff. This stuff is thick, very thick. So it can hold the weight of the dragons with no problem as they grow. And using 4 sides of the PVC, the weight is distributed all the way down to the ground in the pot. So that makes it even more stronger. So schedule 40 PVC, the heavy 1-inch stuff, thick 1-inch stuff, not the thin wall PVC pipe that's going to get brittle and break. This stuff will not get brittle and break. It's too thick. And then I decided to also paint them to protect them more from the UV lights from the sun once they go back outside. So this design of trellises came out great. I mean, I consider them a work of art. A lot of folks saying, wow, you put too much, you put a lot of work into these trellises, but they're beautiful. Yeah, they're beautiful because, that was the whole purpose. Plants, the plants are the focal point. The dragons are, but, it's to bring attention to the dragons with all the beautiful colors on these trellises. So when I moved these trellises indoors, I didn't have a problem. I didn't need 2 people to lift these because they're so light. PVC is light. These pots, they're clay, but they're thick clay, but they're light. So I just had a dolly, and just roll them inside. So simple. I don't have to bend over. I don't have to strain my back. None of that, because the way I designed these for a disabled person to be able to move these pots with ease. So these are probably 1/3 the weight of a traditional dragon fruit pot. Just think about that. 1/3, not even 1/3, probably less than 1/3. I would say less than 1/3. They're so light. So here's my indoor jungle, as you can see. That is white sage I'm burning. I burn white sage indoors to cleanse the air out in my house. It's very cleaning. It cleans the air out in my house. So I burn that, and it opens the pores up. It cleans all the toxins in the air and so forth. So that's why I burn that. But it's going to be nice to see these dragon fruit cuttings grow all the way up these trellises, all the way up. That's coming in the near future as they grow. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice evening. Hope everybody took some time for self-care.